you doing? You alright? Come on in. What? What do you want? Okay. Hello, if you're new here, my name's Nicole, or Miniaturepug, as my channel name is called, and this is my dog, Mr. Muggles. But basically, this is a monthly kind of catch-up, I want to say. It's a new sort of thing on the channel where every month I'm going to put up, like, for example, this is October in a nutshell, so next month there'll be like November in a nutshell, December in a nutshell, etc, etc. So basically it's going to be like what I've enjoyed this month, like a little mini haul, what I've maybe not enjoyed this month, and things I've been up to. This month is going to be a little bit of a haul just because it has been my birthday at the start of this month, so I did go out shopping, and I don't really go out shopping that often. At the start of the month it was my birthday, so me and my family went out, and me, my mum, my nan and my brother, we went out shopping in Cardiff, and we basically just had a really nice time. We ate TGI Fridays, because we don't have a TGI Fridays where we live, so TGI Fridays is basically up there. If you couldn't already tell, otherwise we wouldn't have gone. I'm really not good at talking. Yeah, so we went to Cardiff and we did a little bit of a shopping trip. Now, all this stuff that I'm about to show you, it was for my birthday. Like, I didn't actually buy all this stuff. I bought a very small minority of the stuff that I'm about to show you, so they are mostly gifts. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this lovely little thing. It's this lovely little thing. So this was from one of my friends, and it's basically a little fairy light thingy that is Harry Potter based, as you can see. So we've got like green apple and all this sort of stuff, like honey dukes, and it's really, really cool. It's all like different Harry Potter things, and it looks like little potion bottles, and it looks really, really nice in the dark. But right now it's not dark, so I can't show you what it looks like in the dark. So this is what it looks like. So the other thing I got was a skirt, and it was from my brother, and it was from Primark, and I haven't had a reason to sort of wear it yet, so that's why there's still tags on it, because here in the UK it got really, really hot. It's been really, really hot since May, and then all of a sudden it's just been really, really cold this month, so I haven't had any sort of reason to wear it because I've been super duper cold and I get cold really easily, so I haven't had any sort of reason to wear this. Although I think it would look nice with like a really big, huge woolen jumper. But yeah, I haven't had a reason to wear this yet, but it is really, really nice. I'm not like a fashionable kind of person, but if you think that this would go with anything with you, it's from Primark, and I can't remember how much it was. It was, I don't know, but it was, I think it was about £8, maybe £12, I'm not quite sure, but it's quite cheap for what it is, and yeah, it's really nice. Next thing I'm going to show you guys is this little thing. So this was from one of my friends in work, and it is Harry Potter based. There is a black bobble that goes with this, and it's in the bathroom, but yeah, it is Gryffindor based, it's Harry Potter, it's everything I love. So yeah. Now the next item that I got was while I was in London, and I went up there with a group of friends to see Phantom of the Opera, which I'll show stuff in a second. We went at the start of October, and we went into the Primark in London, and we noticed there was this big, huge Harry Potter section, and we went in there and we all bought like matching sort of Harry Potter pyjamas to sort of celebrate our time in London. So this was the one that I got, so it kind of looks like a Weasley jumper. I say I'm not obsessed with Harry Potter, but then I go out into Primark and I buy like Harry Potter things. I kind of obsess over Harry Potter things, but I'm not like creepily obsessed with it, even though this is all proving me wrong, but there you go. And these were the trousers. So they were sold separately, I can't remember how much they were. The jumper was sold separately from the trousers, so you had to buy them separately. Yeah, they're really, really comfy. They have been worn quite a bit, so they're a bit baggy. The next thing that I got was actually this this jumper. This jumper I got just before I went to London, and it was from TK Maxx, and I liked this sort of jumper so much. I love the like the vest looking thing over the sort of, the vest looking thing, it's a camisole, isn't it? I like the black camisole over the white sort of turtleneck thing. I thought it was going to be a lot more warmer than it was. I thought it was going to keep me warm a lot more than it does. Like, I'm freezing right now. I love this jumper so much that I decided to buy it in blue as well. The blue is a lot more like summery and spring-like, and it's not that anymore. It's autumn, except I feel like in the UK we completely skipped autumn and just gone into winter. So that is that. It's really pretty. It's spring loveliness and summery. The other thing I got, this was when I was in Cardiff and I got this from Primark, is this lovely little sort of, it gives me a little like 60s kind of vibe, I want to say. Like a little 60s dress. It's really pretty. This was a birthday present, so I have just gone on its like massive shopping spree. Yeah, this was a birthday present, but it's so pretty and I really like it, and it does give you like a 60s feel, and I wore it on my birthday meal and people liked the dress. They said I looked fashionable, and that's like the only time I've ever looked fashionable, so it was nice. The other thing I got was the other day, and it was because I was doing a gig. So I did a gig on Saturday. At some point I had a gig, and they were really nice, but my speakers kind of turned off near the end and it was a bit awkward, and lights switched off. And now I did buy this for the gig. Yeah, it's nice. It's kind of like country, but like, I can't think of the word. It's nice and I like it. I like checkered shirts. They make me feel cool because I'm like the least cool person in the world. I trip over my own feet. I say sorry to tables. I have a dog that's smelling my shoe. But yeah, it's really nice and it made me feel cool. And the next thing I got was also from TK Maxx. I can't remember when I got this. I think I got this the other day. Yes, it was the other day. This is a nice blouse, and I kind of just sort of went around because I was looking for like a masquerade mask. Maybe if there was like a last minute like Halloween party, I could just go dress in like a mask and it'd be fine. Like I could wear it with anything, so it'd be all cool. And where I remembered the masks being in TK Maxx was right by the till, so I didn't want to go to the till not having bought anything and just be like, I'm just going to grab this, because I'm that awkward person that feels like I need to buy something before going to the till. So I went around and I was looking for something, and then I found this, which was £2.50, and it's really nice. It's really girly and floaty, and I really like it. This was also from Tesco's, and if anybody knows me, I love Harry Potter and I love anything Disney or Beauty and the Beast. So this was in Tesco's for about £4, and I remember there being like so many like Mickey Mouse things. At the moment they've got these really cool like Minnie Mouse pyjamas that I really need to get, because it's not like I have about 20 different pairs of pyjamas in my life. But yes. That's how I know I'm getting older, is when I prefer to wear pyjamas to normal clothes. And the last thing I got were these jeans that I'm currently wearing that I can't actually show you because I'm wearing them and I can't stand up in them. But anyway, the nice jeans I also got these from Primark whilst I was in London, and I think these were about £8, and they're really comfortable. They're really nice. I like the sort of distressed look anyway, like it's grungy, and most of the time I don't feel like a girl, so I just kind of wear grungy stuff, and I still don't look cool. I look like a potato sack, so. Hey Mugs. I love you. No, it's not the last item of clothing. The next item of clothing I'm going to show you is another thing I got from Primark. Most of the things I got from Primark. So this was when I went to Cardiff, and I actually bought this one myself, and it's this lovely little checkered scarf that is just very autumnal, and I love my autumnal stuff. So it's very autumnal and I love the checkers on it, and it kind of makes me feel a bit festive as well, because it's getting there. But yeah, the scarf is lovely, it's nice, it's warm, and it's nice. Like I said before, if anybody knows me, they know how much I like Harry Potter and Disney and anything like Last of Us related. But this is another item I got from Primark, and it was when I went to Cardiff and I did buy this one, and I can't remember how much it was, but I did wear this around London and it kind of looks smart because it's a shirt, but it's like smart casual. So yeah, it's really, really nice. I've enjoyed all the clothes I had. The masquerade mask, and I'm a little bit disappointed by it. Like, I can fix it, but you know, I shouldn't have to fix it. But basically I got this masquerade mask for £2.50. But basically it's this lovely little mask, and I thought it was really, really pretty, but it's kind of falling apart, and this bit is just, it's clinging on for dear life, and it's the same on this side as well, and there's a bit of glitter knot on it, and to be fair, it was like one of the only masks that were left, and all the other masks that were this design were like kind of ruined, so it was kind of like a last minute decision to get it. So it is my fault, but it's just disappointing. It was only £2.50, like I can fix it, and I've got a hot glue gun. I'm not quite sure what that looks like. Do I look cool? I'll never be cool. This is, I got this from one of my friends from work. It's a vinyl figure, and the one that I got, because you have to kind of collect them all, but you don't know which one that you get with them. Mine was a little Luna Lovegood, and she's so, so pretty, and I really love it. The other thing that I got was this candle, and again it's Harry Potter based, but it smells so, so nice. It smells like, it is a Gryffindor one, and it says courage, determination and bravery, but it smells like a winter smell. It smells really, really nice. And this was Woodwick, and it smells so, so nice. It makes like a crackling sound when you light it, and that smells more festive. It's really, really nice. It's crimson berry, so that's why it smells so festive. The other candle that I actually bought the other day, because it is getting closer to Christmas and I love gingerbread, was this lovely little gingerbread candle, and it was £2.99 in... Where did I get this from? It was £2.99 in Home Bargains, that's the one, and it smells so, so nice. It smells like actual gingerbread, and I love gingerbread. So that's going to be like my little festive candle. Okay, so the other thing that I got was this Harry Potter mug, and it's so, so cool. It says I solemnly swear I'm up to no good, and it has these really cool like glasses, and I love it, and it's amazing, and I can have my hot chocolates in it, and my tea, and my coffee, and I don't drink a lot of coffee actually, but I can have my tea and my chai latte, and chai latte. Sounds posh, I'm not posh. Yeah, it's really, really cool, and I love it, and it's amazing. This is something that I bought last month, but I've been using it a lot this month because it is autumn, and I wanted it, like, I don't know what it is, but I'm like obsessed with smells and scents and everything like that, so I wanted something like autumnal for autumn, and basically there's this place called Library of Fragrance, and in the UK they don't sort of have their own website anymore. I think in America it's called Demeter? I think that's how you pronounce it. So in America this is called Demeter, and in Europe and I think everywhere else it's called Library of Fragrance. But in the UK they used to sell them, but they don't anymore. Boots used to sell them, Boots don't have them anymore. So this, I actually had to have a thing from Italy because I had one for Christmas last year, and I think it was gingerbread. I do like gingerbread. So it was gingerbread last year, and this year for autumn I got this smell called pumpkin pie, and it's really, really nice. It smells proper like autumnal. It's really weird because you know when you sort of go to a shop and they say it has all these like fragrances, like has vanilla, obviously you can smell vanilla, but like there are so many other things where it says it smells like something but it smells nothing like the thing that it says. These actually smell like the thing that it says, and they have like such weird scents like baby powder, and I think one of them is mud and grass and snowflakes, which I find really, really weird, and like pine wood and gingerbread and cinnamon and vanilla cupcake frosting. It's amazing, like you need to check it out, it's so, so cool. The last time I checked these were actually sold out, but when they get back in, they're really, really nice, and it's probably like one of my favourite things that I've ever bought, like scent-wise. Anything that I bought from Library of Fragrance has been like amazing, so couldn't suggest them more. This is from one of my best friends in the entire world, and basically with it came with a little snitch necklace. Obviously I'm wearing one at the moment. This one is from my mum, but this one is from my friend, and it's so pretty and so nice and amazing. And then we have this magnificent brush set, which I do have another set, but this comes with a really cool like map, pirate map. Try that again. This comes with a cool pirate map thing. I'll try not to open it the wrong way around again. But basically, it looks like that, and then your brushes are these really, really cool Harry Potter wand-based makeup brushes. We have Voldemort's wand over here. We then have Harry's wand over here. We also have Dumbledore's wand, or the Elder wand. We have Hermione's wand, and I'm going to say, I can't actually figure out whose that is. I want to say it's Ron, but I have a feeling I might be wrong. Wrong. The other thing that I got from my friend is this, again, it's Harry Potter based, but we open it up, la 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 la, and it's so freaking cool. So you open it up, try and open it up the right way, open it up that way, and then it goes like this. So that's freaking awesome. Also, the other things that I got while I was in Cardiff, and I went to Boots, I think I went to Boots, and basically where I live, we don't have Elf. Well, we didn't have Elf, I should say. But I went into Boots and I found Elf makeup, and I was kind of like shocked because obviously I've heard about Elf, but I've never looked into the price range, and for some reason in my brain I thought Elf was going to be like ridiculously expensive, but they aren't. They're actually on the cheaper side of things. And I went to Boots and I picked up this little eyeshadow palette, which is the Nude Rose Gold eyeshadow palette, which I really, really like. So you got all these like nude, lovely colours. You've got like the little pinks and the browns and the beiges and the blacks and the greys, and they're really, really pretty. And then when I came home, in my local like Superdrug, I realised that they now sell Elf. They have a big Elf sort of thing, so I've got two little things. So I bought this Elf eyebrow pencil, which, well, it fills in your eyebrows, and you have a little spoolie, so you like sort them out, brush them. But yeah, I really enjoy it. Like obviously I have quite thick eyebrows anyway, but it's just to like sort of fill in the sort of spaceness. They're not space, but they're like, I don't know. The other thing I got was a highlighter from Elf. I never really wear like contour or highlighter or anything like that. I'm not really into makeup or anything, but I'm into like special effects makeup, because special effects makeup is cool, but the like normal makeup I'm just like this is just a highlighter, and it's really, really good. And rather than it being like blinding highlight, it just kind of gives you like a little dewy look, and that's what I like, rather than blinding sort of makeup, just subtle like niceness. Basically, one of my friends, she bought me a mug for my birthday, but I just love it. So it basically says, Brittany survived 2007, you can handle today, and it's a good one because obviously I have days where I don't want to talk to anybody and I just want to sit down and cuddle up to my dog in the warmth, and I don't want to go out in the cold and socialise with people, so this is like a really cool cup. The last gift that I got was this amazing Disney Belle sculpture, and statue sculpture thing, and it's so pretty and so lovely, and it's for my mum, and I cried. I came home from London and this was here and I cried. It's amazing, and I love it. Speaking of London, there was a bit of a story behind me going to London. So originally I booked the days off, I think the 7th, 8th and the 9th off from work, so I could go to London, and it was originally to see BTS, because BTS were going to be in London at that time, but by the time I got to the bit where you go through in the concert bits, you know, when you buy tickets, when it got to that bit, I waited for like 2 hours in the queue in the line online, not in real life. I waited 2 hours in the queue online, and they basically said that they'd run out, they'd been sold out, and so I was like, well, I've already booked the days off and I was planning on going to London anyway, so I decided to go and see Phantom of the Opera, and it was something that I've always wanted to see. It was a show that I loved when I was a little kid, and yeah, I love Phantom of the Opera, and I cried at the end of it, and I didn't realise when I bought the tickets that we were going to go and see it on its 32nd birthday. So right at the end, everybody sung happy birthday to Phantom of the Opera, and they had these like confetti things just like blowing out, and it was completely amazing, and the singing and the acting was amazing, and it was just, I'm obsessed with it. Like, I want to go back and I want to see it again. I think I'm going to make it like a yearly thing to go and see Phantom of the Opera, because I love the show so much, and I forgot how much I liked it until I went there and I saw it, and the chandelier drop was amazing. Everything was just, I cannot like recommend it more. If you're going to see like any West End show, any Broadway show, just see Phantom of the Opera, because it's amazing. So yeah, I cried at that, and then I came home. I downloaded the entire Phantom of the Opera soundtrack on my phone, and then I did come home. I went to the pound shop down where I live, and I went on a proper search around town to see if I could find the film Phantom of the Opera. Very cheesy film, but I love it. And then I went onto YouTube and I bought the 25th anniversary version of Phantom of the Opera, because I've just been obsessed with it. I've been listening to it on repeat, and it's just amazing, and I think I've got a bit of an obsession with musical theatre again, so that's not very good. But basically I got this mask. The thing that spun me out was, ever since I was little, obviously, like, when I learn dances, I learn them mirrored, so everything is in the right place. But when you're looking, I've been looking at this thing for so many years, so in my brain, his mask was always on the left-hand side, and for some reason it never occurred to me that obviously it's not on his left side, it's on his right side. This story's completely silly, but basically I opened this up and I went like that, and it completely spun me out that I realised that it's actually on his right-hand side, not his left-hand side. Like, to you it would be left-hand side, but to the actor it's actually his right-hand side. I got the programme and the brochure because I loved it and I needed to see photos of it and just to be reminded of how amazing it was. Also in London, I didn't realise that they had an M&M store, and it has like 4 or 5 floors just full of M&Ms, and it was very cool, but also I can't tell you how many times I said I don't get it. It's really cool, but I didn't quite understand M&M world. It's M&Ms, it's candy, it's sweets, it's chocolate, and it's just a whole world, not a whole world, but like a whole 4-floor shop of just M&Ms, and then there were 2 M&Ms walking about, and it was very surreal. And also in London we saw lots of the West End. We didn't see lots of shows, we saw one show which was Phantom of the Opera, but there were so many shows going on, and we also walked past Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and I had to take a photo, even though personally I don't want to see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, just because I'm not really keen on the story of the Cursed Child, but I appreciate it, if that makes sense. We stayed in Travelodge, which was really, really nice. Yeah, food places right outside the Travelodge. There was like a a food area where they had like Japanese food, Korean food, Mexican food, like loads of restaurants, and we chose to go to the Japanese food place the night that we got there, and the food was amazing. I had this like ramen soup bowl, and obviously I'm vegetarian so I didn't have any of like the meat based things, but my friends did, they loved it. Bit spicy, but it was amazing. And I also tried this like drink, and I can't remember what it was called, but it was really, really nice. And the food was incredible. And then the next day, just before we went to see Phantom of the Opera, we went to the next door place, which was a Korean food place, and you cook your food yourself and everything. And I had like the tofu, and I want to know what they did to that tofu because it was incredible. It was the nicest tofu I've ever had in my entire life, and it was really, really nice. I really enjoyed the food. And then the next day, the last day, we went to Bill's, which is I can't quite explain what Bill's is. It was the first time that I've been to a Bill's, but I had the most amazing drink ever because it was like a watermelon drink and with a big huge watermelon slice on the side of it, and it was nice. The other place that we did go to was Whittard, and Whittard is like a tea, coffee, hot chocolate place where you buy like a thingy, you buy like a little pot of everything to take home with you. And I got this toffee caramel hot chocolate that's just amazing, and it's cool. It's nice and has cool packaging as well, which you can never go wrong with. But yeah, where I work at the moment, I'm playing ballerina, so I bought myself some ballet shoes. The only problem is well, they're very pretty, they're very nice and everything, but they're actually both left-footed. So when people say that they can't dance because they have two left feet, I will literally have two left feet when I play a ballerina. So there's that. Because I have this thing every month called a Mishi box. So every month in this Mishi box you get given Korean beauty products, like skincare and everything like that. So I'll quickly show you what's in this box. I was a little bit disappointed this month, but I've never ever been disappointed with a Mishi box in the whole year and a half that I've been with them. And also I can't actually give you like a proper review on everything that's in here, so basically because I haven't actually tried anything properly in here, but I'm just going to show you what's in there. So the first thing that we've got is this wrinkle away whitening eye cream. I haven't used it because I do actually have another I do have another eye cream somewhere that's just fallen. I have another eye cream that I've had from Mishi Box, and literally because of the fact that I've had Mishi Box now for a year and a half, I haven't had any reason to actually go out and buy any skincare products like creams and eye creams and face masks and hair masks even, because every month I get this stuff, and obviously you're not going to go through all of this in a month. Like, you're not going to go through all of that in a month, otherwise you're using a bit too much. But yeah, they are really, really cool. I was a little bit let down with them this month, and I'll tell you in a second. But the other thing I got was a face mask. So every month you get given a face mask, or two face masks if you're lucky, but you do get given definitely a face mask every single month. The other thing I got was this hand cream, which is lightly scented. It's upside down. So this one has a lemon and mint fragrance. Oh, there we go. Just pour that up. Oh, that's really strong. Oh, that's really nice. It smells like hand wash, but like really nice hand wash. In this month's one, you get a pumpkin sleeping pack. Again, I'm not going to use this just yet, just because I've got so many sleeping packs and other masks to go through first before I get to this one. And the last thing I got was this pore freshener. Now, the reason why I'm a bit disappointed this month is because there was actually meant to be something else in here. So the other thing that you were meant to get, you get an instructions sort of thing every single month telling you how to use it, what it is, because obviously if you can't speak Korean, everything is written in Korean, so obviously they give you a little sheet that tells you everything in English if you speak English. So the thing that I was missing was the Lineage I said that wrong, Water Bank Moisture Cream. So I was a bit disappointed that I didn't get that this month, but I've never been let down by them before, so I couldn't suggest them, or if probably just something went wrong with shipping, or they just forgot to put one thing in, which I don't mind because I've never had a problem with them, and everything that you get is worth more than £20 anyway, which is what you're going to be spending. For example, the whitening cream is worth $30 in itself, so already, when you've already bought this, you're getting your money's worth, because this is worth more than the actual box. So that's Mishi Box for you. If you like me showing you hauls, and obviously nothing is going to be this extreme in any other months, because this month was my birthday, so most of these were like presents and gifts to myself. But yeah, if you want to see it, like anything like a Mishi Box every month, let me know, and I'm so glad to do that for you. I want to talk more with you guys, because I don't, and I want to talk more with you guys. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy any other videos that you might watch, and so this is the end of my first nutshell video. So this is October in a nutshell, so next month will be November in a nutshell. Bye bye, doodle-doo, doodle-bit, cheerio, see you later, doodle-doo,